Hello, my name is Miles Addison, and this is my Better Community, Better World project, building leaders through wellness and entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship and wellness is something I'm really passionate about, and the purpose of this project is to use wellness, mentorship, and leadership to empower individuals in my community and broadly across the world. So I'm going to go right here. We'll get started. Um, Over the next few minutes, I'm going to go through some of the goals, the milestones, and the leadership skills that were applied in this project and how it will impact the community, the models that we used, and some of the resources, some of the foundations of the project. So let's get into it. So, the project goals, the main goal of the project was to help individuals develop healthier habits, stronger leadership skills, big focus on personal development, mindset, wellness, and entrepreneurship principles. We want to make sure that people that are going through our program are supported and empowered to lead themselves and others. And some of the ways that we implemented this were through hosting workshops for wellness education and personal development, one-on-one coaching and mentorship, and creating an environment of people who support each other. So this is what I'm passionate about, and through the years and weeks, months, days working on this, I think there's still a lot to accomplish. So these are some of the milestones that we hit during the project. Um, what we had implemented was wellness workshops to educate our partners and clients on ways they can increase their health. I know that's definitely a big foundation of success is their energy levels, immune system. So we talked about different products on that. We had one-on-one leadership coaching. We worked with individuals on things like setting goals, uh, building confidence, and public speaking skills. So a lot of the skills that we learned in Nsls are translated directly to this business. So it's a great way to apply it in a way that is going to make a real world impact. And like we mentioned, we developed some structured community learning materials. We organized checkups and ways we could track progress on individual goals as well. So some leadership skills applied. Just like I wrote in the impact report, emotional intelligence, being able to understand people's struggles and motivations was something that was not something I'd say supernatural to me, but something that I'd learned and encouraged myself to develop and learned and identified, educated myself on looking at people's perspectives, thoughts, and feelings, and taking that into account in the actions I'm taking. And that really goes into the active listening and empathy, making sure people are heard and understood on the team, and then communicating in an ethical way. So being transparent, honest. Definitely, this business model relies heavily on trust and integrity. So that's something that I work on, maintaining and setting that as a expectation and foundation for myself and my team. And that is really all three of these are the key to successful mentorship and coaching. Where we're gonna lead ourselves and challenge others to act and perform with discipline and accountability. And periodically, of course, working with the team, We plan and strategize to execute on our milestones and goals and accomplish them. So, a little bit of the context on how this business works and the impact it's having. We have here is our cash flow quadrants. Top left, you have the employee. The top right, the business owner. The top left, or bottom left, excuse me, the self-employed, and the bottom right, investor. And there's four different ways that you'll make money. And on, as you see on the right, is income gained from a system, and on the left is income gained by time. And this is a really major paradigm, as how you make your money can really make a big difference in your life. And on the right side is, you could say, you have financial leverage, you have passive income, and this is what we teach in the program as a means for financial flexibility and financial independence. Fortunately, I've met some great people and I've been able to coach and mentor me to develop assets outside of my traditional career, which is in banking and information technology. They show me how someone that owns a business, has a business team, employees, can make more money than they have in a day working a job, essentially. And so can an investor. The one thing about how an investor leverages is money is through capital and having equity ownership of asset produce an asset that produces income. And moving on, we have our industrial age and information age models. Um, Basically, this highlights how our network-based approach um, can empower someone to make a life, not just make a living. The traditional model is you go to a job, you make money, you spend your time there, and the job pays you money, and then you go to other people's stores and you get products and they get the money. And this cycle continues, and typically people don't make substantial differential from their expenses and their income. So that is why a lot of people get stuck in what's called a rat race. And on the right, you see you spend time, you build a network, and you get a derivative of the revenue generated from the network. And all the numbers for that are fully disclosed in our business model. And what you do is, instead of directing your money into another person's store, you get your products and services from a store you have a partnership with. They give you a wholesale discounted rate, so you save some money there. You get your products from your business, and you're able to sell and market them to consumers and make some profit from that. And this is, for example, one of the health and nutrition brands that we partner with. The big one is Nutrilite. They are the producers of the number one selling vitamin and dietary supplement brand. We also have a partnership with Excess Energy Drink, and they do sugar-free energy drinks. They have a lot of vitamin B and some great all-natural flavoring. So they're really good. If you want, definitely let me know. If you want to try some, I can get you hooked up with that. And a little bit more about the system and the training, the mentorship that we are implementing here. It's a comprehensive ecosystem of education and business tools available to us as independent business owners, distributors. So, as you can see, Amway is the main engine for the compensation program, the opportunity, logistics, research, legal, financial, engineering. They do all of that. They provide some education, training, and this is the platform that we're converting our buying power and leveraging the system to create long-term financial success through. And Brit Worldwide, BWW on the right, is a approved provider. They do business training, mentorship coaching, and seminars. They also have some apps and digital media business support materials that help people learn the entrepreneurial mentality, how to develop as a leader, and how to take care of clients effectively. So combine both of these tools are used to advance our personal development. And lastly, these are some of the values that we hold close to us: desire to learn, integrity, accountability, making decisions based on facts, having a positive attitude, and willingness to accept mentorship and change uh, through our business environment. And lastly, just wanted to touch on our SWOT analysis and some strengths that were revealed throughout the project were communication, empathy, and leadership. Um, One of the things that was a challenge was time constraint and kind of a little bit of coordination. So that's something that we're actively working on. Um, we have some opportunities to increase our community partnership and digital expansion. So that's in the work as well. And one of the threats we notice is just I guess getting people to the plan, retention, and getting people active and retained inside the business. So that's something that's going to be ongoing. As the scale of the team grows, this will definitely be less of a concern, but something to keep in mind nonetheless. And the Kolb model really reflected my leadership experience and learning uh, what I learned through doing reflecting, conceptualizing, and practicing. But overall, I think the cycle helped me throughout the project become a more adaptable leader. And some recommendations for future NSLS Executive 302 students here. I would say start early. That's something that I could have definitely done better on. Kind of looking in through the projects is a little bit more work volume than I initially anticipated. So I'd say looking at the whole program and breaking it into pieces would have helped with the project management side. I'd say pick a project that you're passionate about, learning about, and actually want to do in the real world. That's why I selected this to present, because I feel like this is something that has enormous upside potential and I'm really excited about. One thing, I guess, back to the planning is to track your progress and then stay open to feedback. And yeah, in closing, I want to thank everyone for viewing and watching my Better World project demonstration. Overall, the experience was great and helped me evolve as a leader. And I'm excited to use what I learned here to impact and benefit my community with their health, wellness, wealth, and personal development. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. It's going to be Miles Addison, MYLES, at ADDISON at protonmail.com. Hope you're having a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.